I regard those people as political contractors who speak with the edges of mouths. Because when the man was there who tell him this one first of all, nobody says so. So now that he leave, they are saying, Buhari, the other need to be recommended for what he did. For allow peace in this country. What is the speech of the Mr. President that day of telling him? He said, Mr. President, I thank you. You could cause confusion if you had wanted to cause confusion. If you say no, I will not accept, I will not agree, there will be no peace. What he did shows he's a good man, he has Nigeria at heart, and he has interest for Nigeria more than his personal interest. If you have put personal interest, by today, maybe me and you will not be talking this interview, all of us will be running. Anybody say that one, it's not saying anything well. Now you cannot, what are you going to call him a former president of Nigeria? He was the president of Nigeria for at least 6 years. So those who say this, those are troubleshooters. I did not support such it. He has ruled and he failed election. He accepted defeat. He congratulated the one that win. And before they said, my own ambition, I don't want any single man's blood. That person needs to be said, oh, you are a good leader. Thank you. Look at other African countries. It never happened in the history of Africa. He could bend to defeat and he accepted it. He will not. But now that he has set the president for the whole Africa, that shows this place is not for you. It's the voice of people. When people spoke him, you are bound to listen to it. Why are they pursuing the president of Sudan, Umar Bashir? It's something like this. I will not live, I'll be there for 30-something years. You look most of that African country. So this is first time it's happening in this country, east of Nigeria. So anybody saying that is a troubleshooter, we should not encourage such people at all. They should keep their mouth shut, forget about the previous government. Let's face the one now, pray for this one to give us the best. That's all.
What would be your advice now for the new elected governor of Kaduna State? What would be who would give messages for him? His Excellency Alhaji Malam Nasir El-Rufai.
When he was a minister, he did very well. Because if you go to Jabi, all those roads, he was the one that do it, he did everything. I think to me, my recommendation is the best minister I believe on since the inception of this FCDA, the best minister, because he demolished houses that people were illegally without fear of favor, and he constructed many roads. He should do best for his state now. He have to do best for his state, because he did something, but it's not at home. Let him do best this time, because that is why he won the election. He has a track record of he will perform. I know he's going to perform. And I will also use this opportunity and calling him to also support the transport industry, because I'm advising the new administration where they can generate revenue. They should bring toll gate back, because if you travel to Saudi or Russia, even Canada, there's toll gate. But the money you are going to collect in toll gate can fix the roads. So they're looking for another money alone to fix the roads. So far, put people or a cutting machine, because there's a new modern digital machine like a photosynthetic machine. You put somebody there, it's photosynthetic, the machine will be cutting the number. The one that they wasted, you also record it. If you have such a thing in the toll gate, there will be billions coming to the federal government. Federal government should take over those ones, not allow the bigger to or state to be used. Yes, so they should not allow the company to do that, but that money will generate revenue for federal government. At the same time, I also call the government to establish transport ban, not TIB, because the TIB has failed Nigeria, except if you want to retain TIB, you have to overhaul everybody there. Because the TIB collect billions in Shopee. The major transporter, the general transport never benefited from that. This is an organization with 16 million members nationwide. The only vehicle we got from the former minister of Shehu is 22 Isiwele. And that Isiwele, for 3 months, they are not on the window spare parts, nothing. If they were taking our husband, we tell them to go for Toyota or Musa. because of periods, we have assembly, those things will work well. But the Chibole you employ, no mechanic for it, nobody can repair that, there are no papers for it. You just to waste government's money. And then you cannot go and take a loan for commercial bank at 30% interest, think you can buy a vehicle and make it every month. The interest will be going. And the vehicle has season. During season, when the whole farmer, everybody go to the farm, the vehicle will not be working, you can get passenger, no load. At that time, you can see a truck with beans that were not market for 1 month, it never get to him. So when the season comes, they'll be working every day. So this is why we need that bank that at least 0% interest or 1% interest for journey transporters. So at the same time, it's really road land transport that have a regulatory body. Port Authority has NPA, the air has FAN, the water always has. But road transport has no regulatory body. That's why you can see somebody who just a big car will just stop and say, I'm the president of the time. Then will say, I'm the president of Nigeria, and they will say, somebody will say, I create the fashion. You must be a transporter before you become a member of Road Transport Association. You must be a driver before you become a member of any other body. For a big car to stand up saying, I'm a president, it's a body that is a political body, but this will not happen. So we are now advising government that they shut up the port. Let all the union leaders, take people from the Ministry of Labour, take people from ESPC, take from police, and set up a port that will regulate the body of land transport as well that one has it. There must also be budget for land transport so that we take a soft loan and buy a vehicle, because Nigeria is the giant of Africa, but what they happen is not supposed to be happening. You get to Abuja now and you see a bigger vehicle, and you're not supposed to be so. So we have a new vehicle walking in the streets. So these are my advice for the government.
I need you to say something on this. In Kaduna State now, presently, you will observe that the Muslims and the Christians are not mingling. They don't mix. There are places where Christians don't dominate, where they don't go to get houses, where they don't go to get lands. And there are places where Muslims as well don't go to get land or dominate. Now, this in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years back were not so. In fact, recently, before the just concluded election, I know a lot of Christians and Muslims that relocated from where they are. They will say, okay, let me go to where my brothers are, so that in case of anything, I am safe. So what would your advice be for the new government on how to reunite both the Christians and the Muslims again in Kaduna State?
You know, in Nigeria, we don't have Ministry of Religion. I think this one, my advice here is the governor or president can do this by setting up a body, a micro them between Christian and Muslim as a team who will be enlightening Nigeria debating television. You remember, we are one. Nigeria first before any religion. Nigeria first. So we must be one. We must work together. So this idea of saying Christians should not do this is so. You see, anybody have this one in mind will not work again. Like myself, I give an example that day. I'm from Urumi. Some of my friends don't speak my language. They speak Hausa. They don't speak my language. They speak Hausa. For the scandal they do, all their educations finish from APU. Then me, I married Hausa woman. We have some of our people, some Kaduna who went to marry from Lagos, Yoruba land. You can't throw stone in the market. If you throw stone in the market, you don't know whether it's going to meet your mother or sister. So this needs to be wapper, the other of say Christian or Muslim. So we should love ourselves. Love ourselves. There's intermarriage. We need each other. Both South and North, we need each other. The country is full of us in Nigeria. So anybody doing the training like they just is afraid for nothing. Because those days you see even the Muslims want to employ Christians. But I think by this present, with the statement of Buhari, I'm for somebody and for nobody, it will bring this peace and unity together. So every governor should also have that in mind. Not that, okay, me, I'm a APC man, you are a PDP man, I'm going to deal with you, or I'm a Muslim, you are a Christian, you don't work with me. If the leader did not allow it, it will go down well with everybody. So that is my advice on that.
Viewers, it's been a wonderful time chatting with our very own High Chief Alhaji Musa Isiwele Shehu. We shall be going on a very short break now. We shall be right back. Please don't touch the dial. Hi friends, my name is Israel and I'm here to tell you about a powerful motivational program that is about to hit the city of Kaduna. It is titled Rising Prime. Rising Prime is a motivational program that is set aside to provide solutions to long-time challenges of many poor and less privileged Nigerians. As we shall be interviewing highly positioned Nigerians to discuss how they got their achievement, what their challenges were, and how they were able to conquer it. Rising Prime will be shown on this favorite independent television, AIT, every Wednesday by 6 to 6:30 p.m. And for our viewers and fans that are not Kaduna dominant, we have made a provision for you to get every details of Rising Prime on our Facebook page. Just log on your Facebook and search for Rising Prime, like our page, and you shall get every details of Rising Prime edition on our Facebook page. Please don't miss out. Welcome back, and if you're just tuning into your favorite independent television, you're watching Rising Prime, and our guest has been Alhaji Musa Isiwele Shehu. You're welcome back from the break, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
This is a motivational program, sir, where we interview highly positioned Nigerians like you to enlighten the poor, the orphanage, the less privileged Nigerians, youth generally, on how to run their lives to be successful people just like you have been. Now, on a final note, sir, what would your advice be for those less privileged, those orphans out there, thinking if they will ever make it in life, because probably they don't have parents, they don't have guidance, they don't have supporters, they don't have those that will stand for them? What would your advice be on the final note, sir, on how they can be as successful as you have been?
Every good mother in Nigeria can assist of, like myself. I think I have when I was in Kano, there was a man, Savi. He died. After 1 month, the wife died. The children, they are two, they are orphan, and give them scholarship. They are not doing NYC. Everybody should also emulate that. If you are an orphan, you become a child of everybody. Nobody should say, okay, because you don't have father, this will do you know. Any good mother, somebody, whether a Christian or Muslim, you see a window, assist them. If you see an orphan, assist them. For myself, I'm doing it. I've done it. I did it in Kano, I did it in Urumi, even at Abuja, I'm doing it. At my level, at my capacity. Like this office now, I have some cripple that I put on salary. They're not working. Every month, just come and take your salary. I've had a lot of people did operation for them, whenever they do operation, I paid, I did it. In my personal money, not the organization's money. So I will now advise the way to do many Nigerians. They should forget carrying our money to abroad to go and buy houses in Dubai, bars in Indonesia, UK, and look at people suffer here. They should assist in give scholarship to these orphans, assist window for little business, and government will also intervene and assist the orphans, so that one day you can see an orphan become a president or minister or governor of this country. The woman being God created them, we should treat ourselves as a neighbor, as one. That is the call I mean in Nigeria, because there's a lot of people who has money out there. They took the money to abroad. The money we use to travel to US and stay there for 1 month, you can help about 50 or 100 orphans. So that is what my advice to everybody, including me.
Viewers, it has been a wonderful time with our own very person, our own very father, Alhaji Musa Shehu Isiwele. He has spoken as a philanthropist, he has spoken as a businessman, he has spoken as a father. to all Nigerians that are well-to-do, please assist any notable, less privileged person around you at your own capacity. We shall be going into the entertainment section now. Please enjoy the entertainment and have fun.
Man, Eden, if you see this girl, I've not seen her, but her voice, like from the voice, you know that she's beautiful.
Dude, again, a blind date again. Remember the last one, man?
The last one, I made a mistake. But no, trust me, this one, I'm 100% sure.
Aren't you tired of this? Come on, every time it's a blind date.
Guy, why are you so negative? I'm telling you something, like this girl is beautiful. Like, you need to hear the voice. She's calling. Wait, look, you will know by the voice. Yes, hear the voice, you know. She's beautiful. She's calling me 1 second.
Alright, then, look. All the best, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Hello, baby. Yes. Yes, I can see you. Yes, I'm the one waving at you right now. Man, you're beautiful, eh? Idem, I told you, you're always negative. I'm here. Sorry, I'm sorry. Hello, Tina, you just walked past me. Hello?
I'm here. Hi. Hey, baby.
Yeah, where?
I'm your blind date now, Tina.
I'm blind date?
Yes.
No, you have the wrong person.
No,
I'm waiting for my mother.
What kind? Yes, look, now this is your name.
I say I'm waiting for my mother. Hello, mommy. Mommy.
Wait now.
Please, can you leave me alone? Mommy, I'm coming to the shop now.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Oh, gosh. Hey.
Welcome back. I hope you guys had fun. We shall be going into the motivational playlist now, as we do usually every Wednesday by 6 to 6:30 p.m. Like I do tell you guys, if you miss any segment of this program, don't miss this motivational clip. So enjoy the package we have for you for today.
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're gonna crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now.
But I tell you, there are some times in life where you fall down and you feel like you don't have the strength to get back up. You sort of put a mask on your face when you come to school and pretend that everything's okay when it's not, and you go home and lay in your bed when no one's looking at you, when you don't have to impress anybody, and you're yourself. And fear comes in. You know the fear that you have as soon as you walk into the doors of your house. Maybe there's a broken home. Maybe you have doubt in your life. Maybe you don't know for sure what's going to be happening in the future and it scares you. Maybe you're worried about what people think of you, what people say about you. Just that fear paralyzes you. And I just want to ask you today, do you think you have hope?
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
I'm down here, face down, and I have no arms, no legs. It should be impossible for me to get back up. It should be impossible for me to get back up, but it's not. You see, I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm ever going to get up? No. But if I fail, I try again, and again, and again. For as long as I try, there's always that chance of getting up.
you'll find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
The most important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. I'm saying to you today that there are some of you, if you give up your cell phone, you would be successful. Some of you need to give up your cell phone because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success. The time you could be using to be successful, you're using it on the cell. And the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a bill.
Very often you're getting what you're asking for. You're just not aware of how general you're asking. Clarity is power. The more clear you are about exactly what it is you want, the more your brain knows how to get there. Your brain is a servo mechanism. If you don't know exactly what you want, or you let yourself get beyond that into something general, you're not going to achieve it. Clarity is power. You got to know the specific result you're after. What do you want? If you can't answer that question right now in your personal life, in your body, in your relationships, in your finances, in your spirituality, then you're not going to be as fulfilled as you want to be.
See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. It doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there on a low level. But it calls on everything in you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself. Sometimes I have to pull myself out of bed and say, come on, Les. Things I know I should do, I don't do. Things I shouldn't do, I do. I found that the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself.
Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions. Immortality.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards 10 years later. Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning into your favorite independent television, you're watching Rising Prime, and our guest for this edition and for this week is Alhaji Musa Isiwele Shehu, the president of Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria. He has spoken as a father, he has spoken as a philanthropist. If you're just tuning into your station, you didn't miss out totally. We've made a provision for you. You know how we do it. Just go on our Facebook, like our page. You get every details of what he has spoken on our Facebook. And if you like our page as well, we'll paste the link for you to be able to watch it for those of you who will still want to watch it on YouTube. It has been an awesome time with him, and this is where we draw the curtain for today's edition. For sponsorship and advert, please contact the numbers on your screen. Make sure you stay out of trouble, be security alert, and God bless you. Bye.
I am rising prime, no matter what may come my way. I will not give up on life anymore. I am rising prime, from every ugly situation. I will not give up on life anymore. Say, I rise and cry. No matter what may come my way, I will not give up on life anymore. Even if I fall, I will rise again. Even if I fail, I will start all over. All things are possible if I believe.